Alright, listen here guys. Before we get into the actual video, I want to give all of you a huge thank you. I hit 500 subscribers about a week ago, and again because I slack a lot, but I just wanted to put this clip in and seriously thank you guys. It's not even that I'm at 500 subscribers. To this day, like right now, I just checked, we're at 520 subscribers. I haven't posted in 2 weeks and you guys are still subscribing to me. Like, this seriously means so much. Like, thank you for liking, whatever you can. Just subscribing, if you just found me, whatever, commenting. It seriously gives me hope that I'm doing something right. But I was originally thinking of doing a 500 subscriber giveaway. I mean, I still can if you guys really are interested in it. If you guys have any ideas of what I could give away, or if you guys think I should wait, because I had in mind I can do a really big and nice giveaway if I hit 1,000 subscribers. I know we are, we're practically just past that halfway point of getting there, but I believe in us. I know we can get there, and I'd be more than happy to do an awesome big giveaway with you guys. So there are a bunch of big plans coming up for the channel. I'm just waiting for this semester of school to finish, and we're gonna get this car running hopefully by the end of the year, if not, definitely around my birthday. So again, guys, thank you so much for all of the support. A couple of months ago when I really started posting videos again, as you guys noticed, I went from like about 200 subscribers and went up 300 within a couple of months of just me posting things about the LS swap. Like, it seriously gives me some hope, like I said, and you guys are really awesome. So again, thank you. So let's go ahead and get into the video. I hope you guys enjoy it. What's going on, guys? Rachel here again with another video. I just wanted to make a little quick update video, go over some things that should be interesting to you guys, but excuse my voice. I've been sick for like the past week and a half with like this god-awful cold, and I'm like just now starting to get over it, so I've just really been slacking on getting this video out, and I just wanted to wait till I sounded somewhat better. So let's go ahead and get into the video. So the motor's practically been on like a little hold, not only because I've been busy between working full-time and going to school. I got 4 classes. I'm just trying to toughen this semester out and really get this car going, but enough of the excuses. So what's going on with the motors that I ordered stock length push rods, which is 7.4, and we tightened them down, we assembled the motor, this and that. So I never really thought, oh, preload, aftermarket lifters, is everything sitting right? So this is all a learning process for me. I never really knew how pushrod length really came into factor. So, I'm here to admit my mistakes. I'm just really glad I caught it before, we actually threw everything together. So what had happened was that obviously I have the Morel 5290 link bar lifters, and I know they're bad with pin failure and all that, but I'm gonna give them some hope because I have them, spent some decent money on them. Plus, when they go, they go. It happens. So I noticed at first that the lifters themselves were a lot longer than stock, so I was like, alright. So I started doing some research, asking some people like, hey, what's preload? How do you measure what pushrod length you need, this and that. So what I did was, I have it in here, okay. Alright, so I ordered Comcam's adjustable pushrod, which practically, if you guys don't know how to use it, there's like a line on this. Let me see. There's a line on this that obviously this is base height. So you can order different length ones, and this base length is 6.8, and I believe it goes up to 7.8. It could be longer, it could be shorter. But this is the part number if you guys are interested. You can honestly just Google Comcam 7702-1. So what I did was, after I did some research, asked some buddies for advice. There are multiple ways. If you ask 10 people how to check your pushrod length and how to take into consideration for your preload, you are going to get a different answer for each person. Alright, so pretty much the way that I measured my pushrod length and took into consideration with my preload, I forgot the dude's YouTube name, but I will put it in the description once I find it because he was a huge help, and he just really made it so understanding for someone who's just learning about all this. All right, so for the way that I did it, that he explained very well, you can start, let's say, for example, me, I ended up needing 9.75 of a turn. So let's just say, for example, we'll do 10 turns, right? Let's just say, for example, I do 10 turns. This is 10 turns. We'll just say that, right? Find where this one, for me, for some reason, this push rod was very annoying to get into. So initially when you start, you want it to be on, you know, the base lobe, which... Alright, so when you want to see when your valves are at base lobe, say I want to measure my intake valve, right? So we're going to put, well, we can just use a normal push rod, for example, but I'm just going to close this up because all my push rods are in there. So we're going to throw this in the exhaust. And okay, so what base lobe practically is, I thought it was at the top, but, you know, we're all learning things. So it's practically when the push rod is sitting at the base of the lobe. Self-explanatory. So let's say that's your exhaust, that's your intake, obviously base lobe. So you're going to spin the crank either way. I did it by the flywheel because I don't have anything up there yet. So you're going to wait until the push rod's practically all the way up, and it's not going to go up anymore. So that obviously indicates that your intake valve is all the way closed and your exhaust is completely open, and that's what you want. So once you have the push rod all the way up, you're going to put it into your intake. Be perfect. So we'll say into consideration I turned it 10 times, right? So you're going to go ahead and put the rocker on, tighten it down all the way. If I can find, there it is. So obviously you want to tighten it down until it's not going to go anymore. First thing you want to do is it moving up and down. If it's moving up and down, then the push rod is too short. As you can see, there's a lot of play in it. So also if it were too long, since, you know, I don't have to waste your guys' time with this, but if it's too long, how can I explain this? Pretty much, if it's too long, it's not going to move up and down. It's more so going to move side to side, like that pretty much. And for me, when it measured out too long, the bolt would actually start backing itself out because I didn't tighten it down all the way. It's just hand tight. So that's also a good tip for you guys to know. So we'll say, for example, since it's easier for me to do it based off of here, let me turn this off so I'm not blinding you guys. It's pretty much what I did was that I took the base height of the push rod, the adjustable push rod, which was 6.8, and you're going to want to multiply the amount of turns that you did on the adjustable push rod and multiply it by 0.050, which is the measurement of one full turn on the push rod. So you're going to multiply those together, and then you want to add your preload. My preload, if I can find the paper, there it is. It's an organized mess, guys, just ignore it. So the recommended preload for my lifters that Morel says, for an iron block with an aluminum head, which is an LM7 obviously, they want it to range around 0.030 and 0.035. So worst case scenario, I went bigger. So once you multiply these numbers by the base length and add your preload, you're going to get whatever number it is. So for me, it was 7.3225. So a lot of people will argue that, you know, you have to be very precise on it, but not everyone's going to get a perfect pushrod length, you know, measurement. So the next size up from 7.3225 would obviously be, like what I ordered here, is 7.325. So you practically just round it whatever, because from what I've saw, I don't know, you can obviously get custom length push rods if you find the people that do that, but I'm not trying to go all custom like this. So the stock length, like I said, was 7.4. The next one down was 7.375, and then the one under that was 7.350, and then 2.5. So obviously, rounded, quick maths, I ordered the 7.325s. So those should be coming in 2 days, which is on Tuesday. So I will have a video. So if everything goes well, the push rods are the good length, you know, it's at 0 lash, no play. We're gonna assemble this baby up. My headers came in, and I don't know how many of you guys follow me on Instagram, which you should, right down here. And I kind of got excited, put my new valve covers on that I told you guys I would surprise you with, but like I said, if you follow me on Instagram, I couldn't wait, and you saw that I posted it. So if you guys want to check out what the motor looks like practically fully assembled, go ahead and check out my Instagram. Leave a like and comment. That'd be cool, so I know you guys are watching the video. So yeah, like I said, if everything goes well, we're going to put the headers on, we're going to torque the rockers back down, valve train's perfectly in place, everything's good, put the valve covers on. As for my intake manifold, I'm actually in the process of like cleaning it. It's like very filthy, like if I touch it, like my fingertip will turn completely black. So for now, I just want to clean it up, make sure there's no gunk in it. I do need to order a throttle body bracket, but I'm gonna hold off on the intake manifold until the motor is actually in my car, because I'm leaning more towards a Trailblazer SS intake manifold, just because for $150, $200, if you can find one with fuel rails, throttle body, you're all good to go. So if you get lucky, you can find one like that. So I'm going to hold off on that, but I am going to clean it just in case. I'll have the throttle body bracket on standby to order, worst case scenario, but this is just going to rest here. Valve covers, the rest of my gaskets are in there. I also need to work on getting this stupid timing cover seal out. As you can see, I've beat on it a lot. I know they're fairly easy to get out if you have a right size socket to put over and just hammer it out. So hopefully in my next video we will be getting that done as well, because I actually have to put Loctite on these bolts because I didn't think of doing that, which is good that the motor's sitting like this, because I'm catching a lot of things that I didn't take into consideration because I'm so excited for getting this thing done, which is understandable. So we're going to be putting some Loctite on these, putting the new seal on, hopefully putting my crank pulley on too. I'm just really trying to button things up because the motor's practically 95 to 98% done. So I hope my brief explanation about, you know, checking your push rod length, taking into consideration with your preload, helped you guys out. If you guys obviously have any questions, I'd be more than happy to answer them more comprehensively, if that's a word. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm sorry it was so short and not very productive, but you know, it happens when you're building a motor, and you know, things happen. Only if we were to be so lucky, things would go butter smooth first time around, and you don't need to order like 2-3 sets of the same part just because, you know, you forgot to do something, or you know, you're just learning things. So I'm not afraid to admit to my mistakes. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I will be filming my next video this week, hopefully. Like I keep saying, if all goes well, we're gonna assemble this motor. It should be practically 99% done from there. It's just all small things like my knock sensors that I'm still waiting on, and some other small things that I'm probably forgetting. Like, comment, subscribe. We'll see you guys later. But behind closed doors, I'm a fool for your love.